Hey YouTube, Dan here from EAPFilmsOfficial and welcome to a strange, spontaneous vlog show today. Today I'd like to talk to you guys about vlogging, my trip to the Philippines, GMA, who calls that? And maybe do a very brief Q&A as well. So if you're around, thanks for watching. Blimey, you guys are on the ball. Hello everyone. There might be a bit of silence from time to time while I wait for your answers and feedback on this video. So I do apologise for that. This is really live, Lance. Thanks for tuning in. And Jeremy, I'm not in the Philippines right now, but I am planning on coming later this year. Just generally, hi. How you doing? So it's 9:30 there now, isn't it? So I don't think I should be on here for too long, otherwise you guys won't get any sleep. Oh, that's sad to hear, Asia. I hope you feel better soon. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what though, since I launched that video about me coming to the Philippines, I've been overwhelmed from you guys with the support and love, and it's been absolutely incredible. So thank you so much for being there for me and being, you know, the great community that I have on YouTube. A lot of you asking if I'm really live. I am really live. This is happening right now. It's 2:30 in the afternoon here in the UK. I know it's 9:30 for you guys. Yeah, this is live. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is vlogs generally. Now, I know you guys have subscribed to my channel. There's 20,000, nearly 21,000 of you now, which is really cool. And the one thing that I've noticed, every week I do a vlog show, every Friday a vlog gets released. And apart from the one this week where I talked about, I know it was early, I did it, was it Wednesday I released it? For me coming to the Philippines. That was going to be for Friday, for today, but I decided, I was too excited to not share it, so I had to get it out there. So basically what happened was, since July, I've been vlogging every week, and the views on them haven't been that great, if I'm honest. Compared to the amount of subscribers there are, I only get around 120, 200 maybe, if I'm lucky. And the vlog aspect of what I do is actually the most time consuming. I can spend, you know, a week or so just coming up with some ideas, organising it, going out and filming it, editing it, and then if it's like a day out somewhere, or if we go and see a show, you know, whatever, there's costs involved in that. Obviously there's tickets involved. I don't get paid to, you know, feature a safari park or something. I just, you know, it's just a day out and we just have a laugh doing it. And that's the problem, because the amount of views that I get, and I don't want to make this about money, but I'm just wanting you guys to understand where I'm coming from with this. Out of all the vlogs I've done since July last year, I've only earned about £11, which is absolutely diabolical. And that's probably my own fault. You know, maybe I'm not doing the right sort of content for you guys, but ultimately I've just been thinking about this for a while now, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm probably going to be scrapping the vlog show. It takes that much time to make, and no one really watches them anyway, so I might as well save that time and energy for something else. So I want your guys' feedback. I want you to let me know whether you think that's a good idea to scrap the vlog show, whether you understand that, or whether you think, you know, hey, don't go, we like to see in the vlog show. So I'd like to know what you think about this. This is where I'll go quiet for a while my video updates and I get to read your responses and also catch up a little bit. I've got quite a lot of messages at the moment. Okay. Just Just enjoying reading your comments at the moment. A lot of welcomes, a lot of highs. So hello, everyone. I'm planning on coming to the Philippines around Regine's 30th concert, rumoured to be September, October time. So whenever that's announced, I'll be able to get a better idea of when that travel's going to be. Hi Fritz from Hong Kong. Good to see you. Your pictures on the side makes me want to do that to see you. Tilateo has asked, what show in GMA? Can we search for it in YouTube? It wasn't actually a video, it was an article that was written. In fact, if you go on my Twitter account, I've posted a link on that there. The Twitter is at EAPFilms. So do check that out. Maybe GMA might sponsor the trip. Who knows? Who knows? Sorry, I'm still catching up on the comments. Oh god, it's all going on now. Actually, some of you, Lance, as I said, having a live show every week rather than perhaps a vlog show. That might be better than doing a vlog show. Less time consuming. Clearly more views already. So you never know. Maybe I'll do a live show every week. Mission MN 2016 says, if you stay in the Philippines, you need to find out where the cheapest rates are. Actually, there are many locations that are cheap, but equally great to stay. I was looking at some accommodation in Makati? One of the two. Which seemed pretty decent. Oh, don't worry, Tony. Tony's asked, how is it that I did not know about this live broadcast? Literally, I only started thinking about doing this about half an hour ago, so really, you're not really missing out on much. Whoa. Too many comments, guys. I'm trying to catch up. Okay, so finally I come across the first comment from Blueberry, who said, if you think scrapping the vlog show will give you more time for more important things, then go for it. Thank you for that. I do think it's a better situation to be in. Yes, maybe for GMA, maybe we should just, completely bombard their Twitter account with sponsors and ideas for bringing me over. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Still catching up on comments. Right, I'm caught up now, I think. Jazz says, if I see you in the street or anywhere else here in the Philippines, we will recognise you. That would be nice. And if you do see me wandering about, please come up to me. Be great to see you. LA's asked, how long do I plan to stay in the Philippines? That would depend on the flights, really. And what else I can get out of the trip, because I don't want to sound like one of those people that go, oh, I can't talk about it right now, but I actually can't talk about it right now. It's really frustrating. There's things I'm trying to organise to coincide with my trip over to the Philippines. If that happens, then my Philippines trip won't be much of a holiday in the way that I would be travelling around different places and exploring different islands. It would be, I'd be based in Manila, I guess. Yeah. So, depending on whether I can make the trip in the first place, depending on how long it takes to do what I'm trying to achieve. It might be a week, it might be 10 days. Who knows? Who knows? Visit the Wish bus. Oh, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Do an interview on Wish 1075. That would be great fun. I did a radio interview, actually. How long ago was that now? 10 years ago. Just over 10 years. Oh, my God. For a moment, I've just realised how old that makes me sound. Anyway, so 10 years ago, I did a radio interview, and it was my first ever radio interview, and it was very scary. It's kind of like this in a way, that I don't really get to see the listeners, or in your case, the viewers. They were just, you know, they were just there, but it's still a one-on-one conversation, and my mind just goes blank. I start freezing and not knowing what to say. You know, stuff that I should know the answer to. I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, Mavs Ballado has basically said, I should do whatever I desire. A live show may be better. We'd like to see you, of course. Yeah, I think vlogging weekly might be, at least for now, a thing of the past. I think once I gain more subscribers and not trying to put it nastily, I guess, but nastily, is that even a word? But I've got nearly 21,000 subscribers now, and such a small fraction of that. I guess maybe you guys, since you're watching the live show, but such a small amount of people actually want to see my vlogs. Some of you are actually interested in what I do. I like to think our vlogs aren't necessarily vlogs that you do day to day, and this is kind of like, here's what I'm doing. To be honest, I don't really do a lot anyway. I'm normally sat here working on this, so it wouldn't be a very interesting vlog. But the vlogs that I do are ones that I think are fun, are interesting, enjoyable. And even then, they don't do particularly great. So I suppose, at least for now, until I get more viewers who are more interested in perhaps what I get up to and whatnot, then I'm going to probably knock it on the head. Chris Dye says, having the interest to come here, didn't Wish contact you for guesting at the bus? Maybe they can bring you here. No, they didn't actually contact me for me to guest on the bus. God, that would be great if they did. It was to be part of the music awards in January. Not to visit, it was just to provide some like a video for Wish as like a congratulatory video for the winners and that kind of thing. I do know Wish are intending to bring some reactors live to present the award next year, so I've got my fingers crossed that I may be lucky to be one of them. Tony, Danny, you used to take in the Underground in London. I do. If I ever go to London, I always park at Shepherd's Bush, Westfield, and I always tube it from there around. So maybe I'll see you around. Manuel has asked, what's the purpose of my visit? My main purpose is to see Regine's 30th. The thing I'm trying to sort out, I obviously can't say yet. All I can say is that if it does work out, I think you guys might explode. Ron Winner says, I don't know how YouTube works, but how come other vloggers can make a living out of it? It's a good question, and actually quite interesting for you guys as well. There's two ways vloggers make money on YouTube, or YouTubers make money on YouTube. Maybe three, but generally two. There's adverts. So when you see a YouTube video and an advert plays before it, if you don't skip that advert, then that advert pays out to the user. If you skip it, it doesn't pay out. So it's really reliant on those ads that you can't skip, and reliant on those users who actually let the advert play. Which is why none of us really earn a lot of money on YouTube. I guess if you ask other reactors, they might have the same answer as me. YouTube, despite the subscriber count that we have, we don't earn much at all. And I went into detail about this on another video of mine, of me coming to the Philippines, how much I make a month on average, and it's about £90. It's really not a lot. The second way YouTubers make money, and the one that brings the most income, is sponsorship, and they're from maybe product placements kind of stuff, product reviews. There are platforms out there for YouTubers and creators to basically what's the word? They're basically, it's like a website of campaigns. It will give you the product and what the company wants you to do in the video, and then you pitch in with how you would do it, what you would do, kind of basically you give them the concept of what your video would contain, and then it's a bit of a waiting game really. And those budgets are better. They range depending on the product. They can range between like $100, $500, $1,000, $5,000. But I've never got one. I've pitched quite a few, but I haven't got any, and it's mostly down to luck. So all my income, in fact, comes from Google AdSense, and that doesn't bring much in. So how do they make a living out of it? Mostly sponsorship, and mostly because of the amount of subscribers some of them have. If you've got like hundreds of thousands or millions, although the adverts don't equate to that much in terms of like maybe a couple of pence per advert, with the amount of views that it gets, it helps boost it up. So that's another way. And also, for a reactor, it's even harder for us still, because some of the things that we react to are copyrighted. So what YouTube does, it will recognise it's copyrighted, and it will turn the monetization off, so we don't earn a penny. Which is pretty sad, but I completely understand. Zebulon, I'm so sorry how I pronounce your name. Zebulon Levy. Have some Jollibee. I will, if I ever come to the Philippines, which I am planning on doing this year, I will definitely grab myself a Jollibee. Yes, Jazz says, Jesus, Dan is flooded with info. I really am. I'm still catching up with all this. Sean has asked said, Dan, I want to donate, but the problem is I don't have a credit card. Another good point, actually. Some of you have said that you'd like to contribute to the trip, but don't have a card. That's fine. Some of you have suggested I could use Western Union. Some of you have recommended PayPal. If you've got either of those, please go on my Facebook, which is facebook.com/Expressive Arts Productions. Drop me a message and we'll arrange something privately through that. Manuel keeps asking what's the purpose of my visit. I've been through that already. Crikey, guys, honestly, I'm overwhelmed here. I apologise if I scrub over your messages. I'm trying to read as many as I can and keep up with the answers as well. No, Fritz, you're still on the side. But maybe if I see you in real life, your head's not actually going to be like that on your shoulders. So that'll be a bonus. Ram Ryan Aventurado, it says, I like your vlogs, especially your reaction videos. As mentioned, I'm probably only going to be focusing more on reaction videos now. The travel films I'm still going to do, because even though they don't do as well as the vlogs, it's not like I'm not losing out on the travel, because I'm going on holiday anyway, so that to me is just something I can just spew out every single week. So yeah, the travel films will still keep going. A lot of people asking if I have a crush on Regine. I'd be lying if I said no, but it is just a crush. She's very pretty. Olirap Odnero if. Is that your name or just something you've made up? Regarding the vlog, maybe doing it just once a month will not be a harm. For as long as you enjoy doing it, we will also enjoy watching it. Doing the vlogs, I really enjoy it. I genuinely love doing vlogs, but the amount of time taken to do them, it's just not practical enough anymore for me to do. Thank you, Teen143444. She says, or he says, I do apologise. I not skip now your ad so that you get paid. Thank you so much. Honestly, guys, every ad not skipped is a little help for us YouTubers to actually not only get paid, but it helps sustain the channel as well. Doing a reaction on Jollibee. I'd love to. When the one in London opens, if it's open before I come to the Philippines, then I'll definitely go to London and taste a bit of the Jollibee. LA has asked, and of all the artists, why Regine? How did you discover her? When I started the reactions back in July, I guess somebody, obviously Filipino, stumbled upon my channel, recommended I watch some videos for Fourth Impact, and then suddenly I got a community of Fourth Impact fans asking me to react to a lot of other Fourth Impact videos, and then of course the Regine one slipped through. I watched that one. It was the best live singer in the world. I remember that, and she was wearing the red dress. And after that, my channel sort of exploded really, and it's just gone on from there. Thank you, Judy and Chris, for not skipping any more ads. And Anna as well, thank you so much. Philip Pish says, I want to donate, but sadly don't have a credit card. Again, you could use PayPal, Western Union. If there's another option, I'm sure you guys can let me know. But any method really of a payment, I can, once the money's received, I can put it in myself in the GoFundMe campaign then. Paul Ballot said, September, October, not very long. You must be very excited about your trip. I am, and I can't believe, I remember thinking about this a while ago. It was back in February, March, I was thinking about coming down. And now it's like, what, 3 or 4 months away? It's really close now. Sorry guys, I'm still scrolling here. Hey Ivy House Films. Check you out. Hey Carl. I have seen your message, by the way. I've just been quite busy recently. Christ, I'm still catching up on the messages. Oh, how did I start my vlog and what made you do it? Lancer said, how did you start your vlog and what made you do it? Curiosity, I guess. Slight bit of boredom. I thought, I caught the odd reaction video the past couple of years or so, and I was like, that seems quite fun. It also opens up videos I didn't know about, and I thought it might be quite fun to see what's out there and what's recommended and what's trending. And it sort of went on from there. The vlogging stuff I just thought would help beef up my channel with other content besides reaction videos, so I guess that's where that came from. Flip Pisher says, those who are rich, please donate. That would be nice. Maybe GMA will sponsor me. Maybe Regine will invite me. Who knows what happens between now and October. Kim has asked, when is your birthday and do you have kids? My birthday was in February, and no, I don't have any kids. Stefan Pelagio has asked, are you in the Philippines right now? Nope, I'm not there now, but I'm planning on coming probably September, October. Or really, whenever Regine's 30th concert's going to be, is when I'll be over. Yes, Fritz, you're still sideways. Oh, you made me laugh. Mission MN 2016 and says, Dan, I have a suggestion. To get you sponsored, why don't you make a special program like Interview of Celebrity or make a documentary that can be published in a magazine, something like that. Well, you know, earlier I said about how my primary objective is to see the show, and I'm also trying to work on something as well, which I can't talk about. Well, it is kind of related to that. It is going to be, I can probably say it's a series of vlogs that I'll be doing, but it's heavily tailored, shall we say. Killian Kilgrave, hey Dan, when is exactly your trip to the Philippines? I don't know yet, is the honest answer. Whenever Regine's 30's announced, I can start looking at flights around those dates, so that's the best bet for me at the moment. Teen143444. At first I thought you were a music producer. You look like one. Really? No. I own a video company. That's about as creative as I get. But definitely not in the music business. Hot Stuff 400. Hey Dan, I just came in just now. Welcome. I want to know what's your favourite Regine performance. Wow. I have several, actually. I'm a big fan of Go the Distance. I adore What Kind of Fool Am I? But in terms of the version of that, I'd probably say the one where she's wearing a red dress, because that was the very first time I saw Regine, and my start of Regine fandom, shall we say. I also loved Broken Vow. Oh my god. I'm just thinking right now, it's making me emotional. How sad's that? Oh wow, I think I've caught up. Have I caught up? No, I haven't caught up. I thought I'd caught up. Okay, scroll down. Ivy House Films, didn't catch the start. What have I missed? Not a lot. Talking about perhaps scrapping the vlog show, but you already know that. So that's really all I've talked about so far, I guess. Teen143444, how much more do you need for the travel here? Good question. I've managed to raise just under 15% now. So I'll need about 1,100-ish pounds, that is. Which I suppose it's a lot for some, and I suppose in the grand scheme of things as a fundraiser, it's actually not a lot. Excuse me a sec. Okay, what else? I am Chung. I wish Regine would recognise you. I know she's seen one of my videos. I don't know how many of them, but she has tweeted me in the past. And she's followed me on Twitter, so I do get to send her a direct message. And I know she's read them, because the blue tick in Twitter comes up, but she's not responded to me yet. Reynaldo Celestino! Welcome! Shay Victoria Danielle Gatip. I like Gatip. Hello and welcome to the video. Mary said, if you want to see Morissette, go to ABS-CBN building if you can watch ASAP this Sunday. This Sunday? I'm not in the Philippines at the moment. I can probably watch on Google Earth. And by that I mean I can hover over the building, but I won't see anything. Nor is it live. Wow, more messages. It would be great to be sponsored. I mean, I really hate asking for contributions for this trip, but if I got sponsored by GMA or Wish, even Regine personally, I don't know what can be done, but I would much rather do that. And I just I would definitely be vlogging the entire experience. Don't get me wrong, you will know about it, I'm sure. Ah, Lindex, that's very interesting. He says, my friend and I are watching you from Qatar. She's working from Emirates Airline. One of her perks is to enroll someone under a name to get around 90% discount. I hope that you fly to the Philippines. If you can arrange something, then drop me a message on Facebook, facebook.com/Expressive Arts Productions. In fact, you know what? I'll put the graphic up. It's just easier to read. And boom, there it is. So we're looking here. So don't forget to follow me on Twitter either, or Instagram. There's a mailbox at the bottom here for those who wish to send me fan mail. If you want to, no pressure. So there we are. But that would really help out on the flight costs anyway. When Cirx has asked, where are you from, Dan? I'm from England. Lance has asked, where is the link to donate? I'll tell you what, I'll pop it in the bottom here. There you go. Link's now in somewhere. In fact, I'll put the link in the description box as well, so I'll do that right now for you. And hopefully it will update. But if not, it's gofundme.com/Regine trip. What else? Yeah, Ron Winner said, that's what I like about you, Dan. You never pretend. Some would think that it's quite off to talk about money, but hey, it's the truth, and it ain't really cheap to come here from where you are. It's not, and I really don't like asking for it, and there's this big misconception, I think, that people just assume that because I'm on YouTube, I earn thousands of pounds, and I really don't. As I mentioned earlier, my average income from YouTube is around £90 a month, which also gets taxed, so really, I suppose, let's say £100 a month. Out of the £100, I get £80 of that. So it's really not a lot. That's a month. That barely covers food. Teen 143444. I can't keep calling you that. I'm going to call you Teen. It's just easier. I think your channel will explode if you finally meet Regine and more ads will come in for you. Well, it'd be great to meet Regine, wouldn't it? LA says, Dan, we want you to get noticed by GMA. Can you give us a hashtag that we can use on Twitter that will connect you to Regine or GMA or KMJS? KMJS? I've not heard of those. Who are they? I'm guessing they're perhaps a news outlet, or are they related to music? Hashtag Dan to meet Regine or hashtag Dan's trip to PH. For a second, it looked like Dan's strip. I'm not going to strip. I don't know, maybe a different hashtag. Maybe we'll think of something. I'll tell you one thing that's happened before was the hashtag DanJean, so maybe we can use that. FlipPish says post a donation site. I've done that already. Hi, Pamela. I do apologise if I scrub over your messages. I am trying to catch up. I think I'm caught up for the moment, so that's pretty darn good. Anyway, so just to, if you happen to go on the website, here's what you will see. So you access the GoFundMe campaign. A little picture there I've edited of me and Regine together. Kind of cool. So, yep, we've raised £187 so far. So thank you so much to everyone who has donated, or contributed, I should say, to the trip. And obviously those of you as well who have contributed in other ways, from sharing the webpage to not skipping the ads and generally providing support. So thank you so much. But yeah, so you click on the website, you get to this page, you've got some examples of my video work, just so people might want to see what I do. The trailer for my YouTube channel, and I'm not sure if you've noticed this, guys. If you press play on this, and you wait for the first logo to go off, the second quote, I think it is, there you go. Second quote on the video says, "Hi, I've watched some of your vids, thank you. And look who it's by, none other than Regine Velasquez." Oh yes, she's seen some of my stuff. Also on this page it will talk about what I'm doing, when I'll be doing it, which I've kind of briefly gone over. I'm not really sure when. It's a case of working it around Regine's concert. What the money will be used for, what if we raise more than we need, other ways to help. And there's a bunch of exciting perks as well. For £5 you can receive a signed photo as a thank you for your contribution. The photo is of me and it is signed by me. Don't get me wrong, it's not of Regine. Otherwise we'd all have autographs of Regine. £20 you can meet and greet me. There'll be a pre-designated location and a time, and we all get to say hey, have some pictures, snaps, share some stories, have some fun. For £50, woo, you get to dine with me. 3 of you, 3 lucky people, will get to come out with me for one night, and we'll have food at a nice place. 3-course meal. How nice is that? And for a whopping £250, which I know is a bit of a stretch, let's be honest, but for those who would like that opportunity, you get to be my personal guide for the day as you tour me around the city of Manila. And maybe take me to a few places you like to visit. And also, as another perk for the $250, I will be taking you to see Regine's concert. Exciting stuff, exciting stuff. I know, calm yourself. So that's the current perk list there. We're, as I say, just under 15% of the way there. So hopefully you guys can help and share the links. Maybe we'll get sponsored, as I say, and we'll just see where this is going. But yeah, this could be fun. Back to me. Right, now I'm sure there's been a lot more comments. Oh, and you guys do not disappoint either. Wow, wow, wow. A lot of people. Ivy House said, we need to do a live stream of you making some delicious food from the Philippines. Now, adobo, was it abodo? It's one of the two. I know this one. I have a what do I have? A recipe. Adobo, yes, I have a recipe here for it, which I'm planning on doing at some point. Hashtag Danjin is then. Well, it's kind of grown on me, you know. I'm not too kind of, you know, set in my ways with that hashtag. So if you come up with another hashtag, I'm happy for you guys to use that as well. Sorry for the quiet spot, I'm just catching up. In fact, just to save the quiet spot, let me play a video for you guys, just to give a bit of a break for my face. And there we have it. I hope that was a little bit enjoyable. Cho, Enrique, are we still live? Yes, we are. You'll probably find as well, Teen, you just said about finding ads. They don't always have adverts, but if you do find a video that does, just let it run, please. That's the only way we can sustain a YouTube channel, really. Flip, I do pray for you to win the lottery. In fact, I would love to win the lottery myself. I don't do it. Maybe I should start doing it. But that was it's very kind of you to pay for all the expenses if you do win the lottery. So maybe I'll hold you to that. Ronwin has said, so that's what EAP means. Yes, EAP means Expressive Arts Productions. It's the name of my company that I run here in the UK. YouTube is kind of a side thing. It's kind of my little hobby, I guess. Jessica. So who's Jessica Soho? Part of GMA. I'm going to write this down so I don't forget any of these. Whoa, Lindex. Check the round trip from London to Manila. Round trip. Layover in Dubai. Ah, that's not badly priced at all, my friend. And that's the other thing about this GoFundMe campaign, guys, is the ability to make changes to it. If I can make the trip cheaper, I will lower the fundraising target and will be even closer to smashing that number. So Lindex, if you can enroll me, that would be fantastic. I mean, obviously, it would still depend on when I travel, though, I guess, wouldn't it? But it's good to know that the money I've raised so far, thanks to you guys, has almost paid for that flight. Although I would, if I have to be a bit picky, I would prefer a direct flight, but I don't think there's a direct with Emirates, is there? Purely just for the time of travel, it's just going to be a long flight. If EAP is just your hobby, is that a question or just a statement? I'm not really sure. Expressive Arts Productions is my company. It's how I earn a living. It's my job, my full-time job, and the YouTube channel is my hobby. Jefferson has asked if I can do a reaction video for Pauline Agubatan singing Unchained Melody. I will add it to my list, but please send me a link in a different video so I have that to hand. What made me... Oh, it's gone. Blatherskite has asked, Dan, what made you decide to do video reactions? I already covered this earlier in the video, so please scrub back. Blimey, 45 minutes been doing this. Maybe about half an hour or so. But basically it's down to curiosity and thinking it might be a bit fun. Still catching up on comments. Catching up. Oh, Lindex. That's interesting. I'm not... whilst I have requested preferably a direct flight, other than that, I'm not really a fussy traveller. Business class would be lovely, but I'm happy to coming in economy. You try saying that pretty quick. Coming in economy. I said it myself now. Yeah, I'm quite happy just, cheap seats, really. Keeps it down for you guys as well, for those who are, if with the discount I'm spending the same for business as I would without the discount and getting economy, that's great. But I can also, by staying in the economy, bring the cost down even more overall. So I appreciate the business class. Maybe a free upgrade would be good, but I'm honestly happy with economy. Wow, Carl, you're still awake? Mind you, it's only 10:30, isn't it? JP Bayador says, Dan will request public service shows of GMA to help you. Question, how long do you plan to stay here in the Philippines? That would depend on the flight schedule, really. I've been looking at a stay time of 10 days for the optimum flights. But as I mentioned briefly before, there are things that there's things that I'm trying to organise, which, if it does go through, would set me in Manila for pretty much the entire duration. So it won't be a holiday like I can just, explore all around the Philippines, unfortunately. But I know it would be worth the wait. Maybe I've missed the message, but Jessica Soho, has someone please tell me who she is, how she can help? Yes, Lindex, that is exactly what I thought. Philippines Airline was the only one that went direct, to my knowledge, which was the flights I was looking at. But if it does bring the cost down even further to go with Emirates, I'm happy to do that as well. In fact, out of interest, do they fly from Birmingham rather than from London to Manila? Because that would be easier for me still. Marvin, I keep putting my Facebook account details in the comments below, but here it is again in case you've missed it. So you're looking here. Yeah, those of you guys who can see the comment just there from Ivy House Films, it says, if it convinces people to donate, then if the target is smashed, then I might be able to come along too and film Dan's behind-the-scenes documentary. That is in fact true. If we do smash the target, I can pay for Ryan to come over as well, keep me company, and also film a behind the scenes, because nothing's worse than trying to vlog with your hand outstretched like that. Having someone film it like that would be much, much better, and it'd be just so much easier to do. So much easier. Marvin Hill Espinas. My apologies for the pronunciation. I've listed it again. In case you missed it, once again, there it is. I'll leave it up for the moment so you can keep a note of that. Okay, you got it. Sorry, just got your comment. Cool, I'll stick it off. Genesis says that they're a Filipino overseas worker in Dubai. My favourite pastime with my friends is watching your videos, especially when you are reacting to Morissette. You're such a nice and humble guy. Thank you so much. And it's great that you guys get to watch me, not just on your phone, but with a group of you watching me. That's kind of cool. Maybe I should release like a big box set or something, you know. Lindex, okay. If it's not much difference on fare, I would prefer Birmingham because it's going to be only another 2.5 hour journey to get to London, but the cost of getting there or the cost of parking there is another thing to factor in. Marlon, Dan, do you do music videos? Yes, I do. I do music videos. In fact, if you guys are interested, check out my website. It's www.eapfilms.com, and there's some samples on there. Ivy House Films, best man. In fact, you were. Ivy House Films, guys, is my friend Ryan, best man, best mate. At my wedding last year. You know, it's been nearly a year since my wedding day. Crazy. Kevin Dave Baltasar, sorry. Dan, can I ask you what time it is in your country? It's 23 minutes past 3. Cho Enrique, 9:30 AM in Canada. What's up, everyone? Marlon has asked, maybe it's a good idea if you ask Regine to be your artist on a music video. What a lovely idea, but I don't think she'd do it, to be honest. Genesis said, actually, we love how your nose turns red when you're watching Johnny B commercials. Yes, my nose is a big giveaway. Is it red now? It looks a bit red. I have got a red curtain here, which probably doesn't really help things, does it? Back in a minute, guys. Just gonna answer this. So in the meantime, check this out. Oh, well, that ends that then. I was hoping to play a video for you, but that hasn't come to pass. Bear with me a second. Oh, withheld number. Probably going to be sales, let's be honest. So I'm quite glad I didn't answer that. Flip Pish has asked again, what's your work? I work in video production. We do corporate films, training videos, music videos, events, weddings, book trailers, all that kind of stuff, really. What do you mean, Flip Pish? Is that your CP? Hey, Avon, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Okay, Lindex says, Birmingham to Dubai is every Tuesday, 7 hours to Dubai, and then Dubai to Manila is 9 hours. Okay, so, yeah, there's no rush to find out those sort of details. 3310 ringtone. Is it? Ah, yes. Ivy House says, what treat do subscribers get at 25k? Something is probably worth bringing up right now. It's pretty close to that figure already. When we hit 25,000 subscribers, I'll be calling 25 lucky people if you enter the competition. All you have to do is put the hashtag call me and tell me what we would talk about and why, for your chance to enter and a chance to win a personal conversation chat thing with me on Facebook Live, not Live, Facebook Messenger, on Skype. I think that's it really. Cell phone, CP. So we don't call them cell phones, we call them mobile phones, so that one was lost on me. So what's this live chat for, by the way, Carlo has asked. Yeah, we've sort of gone off topic a little bit, haven't we? It was a discussion about weekly vlogs, about potentially scrapping them, or not potentially, I'm really thinking about scrapping them, and it's just to kind of gauge whether you guys think that's a good thing or not. The next thing was to talk about my trip to the Philippines, which is coming up hopefully this year. As soon as Regine's 30th is announced, I can then book flights, each side of that, so I get to see the show. And then a general Q&A as well, so we're doing this weird sort of catch-up thing with you guys. Okay, so Jessica is a TV show host. Regina and her worked on the same network. Hope she reads it. That's the least I could help there. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Just to go slightly off subject a moment, my Twitter has gone a bit mad. I've got 23 notifications. What's going on here? People following me, retweets, shares, and likes. Nothing I don't already know. A lot of people tell me about the GMA website, that I'm featured on there. Woo! Jerby is... Oh. Jerby's made a point about travelling to the Philippines to help the economy. It's not something that I actually considered, actually. I understand what you're saying, but you also have to appreciate as well that if I'm coming over to see Regine's show, it's effectively whatever the ticket cost is going to be, plus all my travel. I don't think anybody in the world, unless they're a millionaire, would travel all that distance, pay all that money just to see a show. So I can't justify spending all that cost just to see Regine's show, as much as I'd love to see the show, which is why I would help. I would love the help of the community to help make it happen. I've already contributed to my own GoFundMe campaign. I already have some money set aside for it. I'm just raising the rest of the money to help reach that target. Hope that answers your question. Kevin says, what do you think the first thing you will do if you meet Regine in person? Smile, wave and say hello, and then I'd probably wonder, I'd be thinking, does she know who I am, or is she just pretending to? And it'll be awkward. I don't want to ask, but I want to ask just in case she does. And if she does say yes, I don't know if she's lying or not. I'd rather her know and actually greet me by name. That would be amazing. I'd love to, get a picture with her. say how much I enjoy the show. And given if I could have more time with her, I would love to do like a little vlog with her or something. So I'd love to do that. Jerby's continued saying, around 30% of people in the Philippines are poor. And that is an unfortunate thing. I respect that. I'm not asking for tons of money. I mean, the minimum you can donate is £1, which is about... Didn't I say in the other vlog it was about 4.5 peso or something like that? Just give me a moment. £1 is 64 peso. I don't know where I got 4.5 from. 64 peso is the minimum you can donate towards it. And, you know, if just 1% or 10% of my subscribers, 1% of my subscribers did that, that would be more than we need. Also, he says the money that you'll bring in when you visit the country will help people, and you're right, it will. And I am planning on, if I'm staying there for 10 days, I am planning on eating and drinking and buying souvenirs and, buying gifts and stuff. So it's not gonna lose out in that respect. The biggest cost really is the flight. And the next biggest cost really is the hotel. So that's all it is. Whoa. I'm just catching up on some more messages. Sorry guys, if I'm a bit quiet. Maybe the video will play. Oh, geez. Just bear with me a sec, guys. Right, okay. So while I just catch up on a few messages, here is another repeat of my show reel, in case you missed it. And I've just this second caught up on the messages. Yeah, come on guys, let's not get too hasty about some users on here. Just a question that was asked. And, some people might be thinking the same. A valid question. There's no harm in asking. So, I haven't took any offence to it. I just thought I'd give you guys I don't. What I don't want to do is lie to anybody. I don't want to say, oh, I'm so poor, or, I'm loaded, but I just want your money anyway. It's not like that. I don't know what people expect. So it's my as a YouTuber, I've got this sense of responsibility for keeping things as crystal clear as I can. I've been open about how much I earn on YouTube. I've been open about my intentions of coming to the Philippines. People are entitled to their questions, and as long as I answer them and not try and hide or dart around the subject like politicians do, then I think it's only a good thing that people ask these questions. And actually, just from what I feel, I don't know about facts because I don't know, but I get the impression that there's a lot more tourism in the Philippines now than there was, several years ago. In the same way that Thailand has become this, big tourist destination now, and I think Philippines is going the same sort of direction. Not as, I don't think, as busy or built up, but certainly in terms of having that, gorgeous destination and everything that goes along with the Philippines. So I think tourism is doing quite well, I would imagine. And I've seen a few travel videos on YouTube of people traveling, and they end up going to the Philippines as well. So I guess tourism is doing well for the economy. I like that you guys have jumped at the opportunity of wanting to tour me around and take me out for food and stuff, and show me some places to visit and that. It's been literally since the last sort of 6-7 months, really. But especially since I mentioned about coming to the Philippines, and it's becoming a reality that you guys have really jumped at the chance to want to show me around and that. So overwhelmed with the support. And also, if I do manage to get lucky enough to buy tickets, speaking actually of tickets, when she announces the dates and the tickets go on sale, can you buy them off the website, or do you have to go to like an arena or something to get tickets? Because I would like to buy them and then worry about how I'm going to get there later on. And as soon as I know what seat numbers I am, I will let you guys know and come and say hi. Yes, Jerby, I understand that you are underrated as a destination. I think that's why there's a lot of vlogs around on YouTube now, because a lot of people are going there and it is becoming more popular. I would love to spend like 2 or 3 weeks just touring the Philippines. It'd be amazing. But in this instance, this whole campaign is really all about Regine's tour. It's just about seeing her show, and the flights. What I do in the Philippines would depend on the flight dates and times. So we'll just see what happens. Okay, so tickets can be bought off the website. That's really good. So I'll be doing that then. Sorry if I keep moving around a lot. I don't realise I'm doing it sometimes. I've got my own video playing in the corner of my screen here, and I can just see my head in the corner doing this. Choi says, "What about Regine herself invited you to come to a concert?" If Regine does invite me to the concert, as a VIP or something, and I've already bought tickets, then I'll just give the tickets away. Simple as that. Tina says, do you want to be seated in VIP or just regular seats? I don't mind. I'm happy to be regular. That's okay, Tony. I'll be here all evening. No, I'm joking. When this is finished, it'll be on an archive somewhere, so I'm sure you can watch it back. Andrea says, do you know where you're staying in Manila particularly? It does depend on the dates, but I have some accommodation in mind, and I do have a destination, obviously, because of that. I'm going to Google it because I can't remember exactly what it's called now. Okay, I'll be in the province of Makati. The accommodation, though, I can't remember without checking. Maybe I shouldn't say in case I suddenly get everyone just knocking on my door. Jerby says, you got a video of the whole experience. Don't worry, I really will. From the moment I leave my house right until the day I return, I'm going to be filming everything. Tony's asking what tickets am I talking about. The concert tickets for Regine's show. When they're announced and they're released, I do want to get myself a couple of tickets. JP Bejador says, I can buy you a VIP ticket down. Let's sit side by side. I can save money for that since it's still 5 months away. That's very kind of you. A VIP in a separate area to the regular seats? Can you buy VIPs, or are VIPs only given out by the artists? Andrea has suggested Makati. Yeah, I think Makati is probably the desirable place. I mean, I know it's fairly close to the MOA, so that's ideal. I did do a quick look on Street View on Google to see what's around Makati and stuff, and I'm just like, well, I don't even know where to go. There's a lot of big, tall hotels and stuff, so it should be interesting. Start the movie now. Maybe I should, Jamie. Maybe I should start filming it now. Got plenty of disk space and plenty of hard drive SD cards even. I've got loads of 128 gigs, so that'll be fun. That's a good point, Ronwin. He said, I suggest you stay in a hotel near the concert venue because traffic here can get crazy. Maybe I will. Maybe, what's the nearest accommodation to the MOA? Can you stay at the MOA? Is there like a little, not I mean like actually in the MOA, but like at an airport you have like a hotel right opposite. Is like an MOA hotel somewhere? Just an idea. Walter Genius says, are you going to the Philippines alone or together with your wife? The costs and everything I've factored in is based on me travelling solo. If we smash the target and I can afford a second passenger, then I will be taking my friend Ryan because he'll be videoing the event for me. If you don't mind, Ryan. Regine's manager again never gives away free tickets. I don't mind paying for the tickets. I just want to make sure I get a chance to meet Regine afterwards. Oh, I see what you mean, Jeremy. Doing it like right this moment now would be the start of the movie. Maybe I should. Shall I do that, guys? Shall I start the film now? Let me get a card ready. I don't have a card. Hold on. I hope I have some battery left as well. This will be fun. Let's see. That battery's pretty good. So making sure you guys are in this. I want you to be in this. Which is another point. If I do manage to meet a load of you, I really want you guys to be involved in the vlog as well. So hopefully you guys can see that. Hey YouTube, Dan here from EAPFilmsOfficial, and welcome to the very first vlog of my trip to the Philippines. As you can see behind me, I have the monitor, and I'm doing a live vlog right this moment on the 5th of May 2017. This marks the very start of the time I make my trip to the Philippines to see Regine's 30th, and I want you guys, all of you guys, to be involved as much as possible. There you go, that's the first vlog done. And you guys are in it. Oh yes. That was exciting. So I'm just catching up on more messages again. I do apologise for this. Thanks Ronald from Dublin. Andrea, you reminded me, you've said Mataka is a business district, so be prepared for people rushing around. Go to Greenbelt, it's a great mall. Also, try to ride normal taxis. Ubers are cheap. Greenbelt. I think that's the name of the hotel I was looking at. Is it Astoria Greenbelt? Something like that. I'm sure that's where I was looking at. This is Scythe has asked, can we see who Ryan is? If I had a picture of him right now, I would. I don't have a picture of him. Let me just give me a moment, and I will. You'll know him from the vlog shows if you've seen my vlog shows. Sorry, Ryan, you're gonna pop up on screen in a moment. Just bear with, guys. Bear with. Need to find a picture now. How about one from my wedding? How about that? I'm just finding some pictures. It might take me a while to get through this. Okay, I'm scrolling. Thanks for being patient, guys. Still scrolling. Okay, this is the guy. This is Ryan. Handing me my wedding ring. For my wife. So there you go, that's Ryan. Sorry, I'm just catching up my messages, and it's funny because when I do things like the video vlog just then and the picture of Ryan and stuff, I'm doing it now, and then about 20 seconds later I'm getting all the comments through. It's just funny just reading them all back. Someone's asking the model of my cam. It's not the best for vlogging in terms of like, it's not a professional DSLR where you have a nice depth of field and, you know, interchangeable lenses. It's just a handy cam, which for what I want to use it for is perfect. But this is it. It's a Panasonic HC VX870, shoots 4K. It's one of my favourite cameras I've owned for travelling. It's not the smallest, I've owned. It's quite a bulky camera as cameras go, but when I bought this camera, I bought it just before I went to Croatia a couple of years ago, and I wasn't sure whether I wanted to keep it, so I used it for the trip. When I got back and I compared it to the footage I used to have on my other camera, it was a no-brainer, so I kept it. It's a beautiful camera, such nice quality. So yeah, you guys are confirming it. Astoria Greenbelt. Yeah, so that's the place I was looking at. Red Gunblade, it says, Dan, do you have any plans to meet all your subscribers when you arrive here in the Philippines? Yes, I do. I will have to stay to date and a time, I think, because otherwise it can just get a bit chaotic. And I think it might be nice to have, like, you know, hire a big room out, maybe a little stage thing so you guys can see me, and maybe do a Q&A then or something. That might be quite fun. SpongeBob SquarePants says, Regine's concert will probably be held in October. That means you'll have enough time to raise funds for your travels. That's what I'm banking on. I've heard the date is 30th of September. Nothing's been confirmed officially. I've heard October, so I've even heard December. I don't know. So let's just see how we go. Hello, Wizza. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry I haven't got back to you either. I know you sent me a message yesterday. I was busy yesterday. And then, yeah, I've just been doing this, so. Flip-pish. Is there an easy way of saying that? Am I saying it right? Flip-pish? Am I supposed to say flip-ish, or is it just flip-pish? I don't know. Says, where is your wife, Dan? She's at work at the moment. She doesn't finish for another hour yet. No, hour and a half. If the concert is in MOA, you can stay in Solaire or Resorts World. Oh, the Solaire. Haven't I reacted to some videos that were done at the Solaire? Teen, the penny has dropped. Oh, Ryan is Ivy House. Yes, he is. Wow, so Andrea wanted to show me around, and the nightlife in Manila is crazy. That should be fun. Oh, shut up, Ivy House. Dan 2 Pints is Harry's known Andrea. No, it's... You guys call me 2 Pints Dan. That's not true. I think we all know who the worst of us is in the group. And it's not you either. What were we drinking that once? I remember Abby being totally off her face. Is she watching this? Sorry, Abby. So I'm still catching up on messages. If I go quiet, it's just because I'm reading, and I do apologise for that. In fact, I'll tell you what. Let's play some music. The vlog show music. Everyone likes that. Hello, Stanley from Sydney. G'day. Well, in your case, good night, isn't it? Yeah, good night. Oh. Flippish is saying, next time you stream, hope you can see your lovely wife. Sadly, she's not one for doing YouTube stuff, so that's why she's rarely been in them. Ah, Abby. Oh god. Sorry, Abs. I forgot you were home now. Funny question, Teen, actually. Are me and Ivy House competitors? I suppose, as business goes, we are, but we're the best of friends, if anything. That's the thing with this business. In the video business, it's not so much about competition as it is about farming. Not in an agricultural sort of way, but like if I need an extra pair of hands, I'll ask Ryan and I'll pay him a wage. In the same way that if he needs an extra pair of hands, he'll ask me. Is the music too loud? I have reduced it somewhat, I think. Mr. Riot says, Dan, can you make a live reaction during the concert? That's my intention. Not like a YouTube live, but I will be vlogging live as it happens, and then I'll edit it and then upload it another time. Oh, look at you, Abby, trying to jumping on the picture wagon. Ryan said you showed a picture of him. You're going to show people a picture of moi? Do you want me to? Shall I find a really silly one of you instead? I won't do that to you, don't worry. Okay, so Abby has insisted I show you a picture of her. So let's see what I can find. How about I get a picture of Abby and Ryan together? Just gotta find some pictures. I know I have one somewhere from the wedding day again. And you can see how well these two actually scrub up. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We've got a choice between two here. Abby, say 1 or 2, and I will find a picture. What's it going to be? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? I mean, they're almost the same picture, but you might just have a preference. SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, Abby and Ryan, you're guessing the Regine, Whitney Houston. They are indeed. Number 2, Abby. Okay, number 2. This is Abby and Ryan. That was a bit bigger than I expected. And there you go. It is a nice one. Yeah, don't worry, Ronwin. I'm planning on getting there with days to spare before the concert, so I'm all refreshed and all my batteries are charged, and everything's all going to be very well. Thanks, Chris, messaging Jessica and sharing my GoFundMe. It's not yak, Abby. You look lovely. You both look great. Oh, well, hello, Lillian. Thanks for watching me live for the very first time. Hope you're enjoying it. It's been on for an hour and a half now. Honestly, guys, I didn't know I could talk for so long. Abby and Ryan's photo looks like an ad for a grocery store. Oh, that is funny. That is funny. It'll be great to bump into all of you guys on the concert. Good point, Tony. He says, Dan, if you ever will be watching Regine's concert, bring a towel, not boxes of tissues. Remember, no walling and flooring. Duly noted. Stanley's asked, am I going to sing a song since I'm live? I haven't. Before I start singing, even though it was terrible for the Go the Distance one, I had to like warm up my voice for about an hour or so just to kind of get myself in a rhythm and, you know, warm it up. But not now. No. Al Guevara. Is that right? Have I said that right? Al Guevara. Watching here from Saudi Arabia. Actually, guys, tell me where you're watching from. Be interesting to know where you are. Jason is asking... Josh Dove is asking when I will be travelling to the Philippines. Where's he asking that? Have you got a link to his post? I'd be interested to find out. Josh has never... I suppose I've never really mentioned Josh in any of my videos before, but it'd be, if Josh is coming over as well, maybe he's on about hooking up, that'd be kind of cool. I like Josh. I've seen some of Josh's stuff before. So we've got Saudi, Philippines, Canada. Wow, go you, SpongeBob. Dubai. God, I get around a bit, don't I? I know one of you is from Dublin, I think it was. My nearest... There you are, Ronald from Dublin. I knew you were there somewhere. In fact, my nearest one is Tony from London. God, this sounds like a terrible Eurovision Song Contest. I've been asked, what are you going to do after the concert? Depends what time the concert finishes. I was planning on meeting Regine, but beyond that, I don't know. I was maybe hitting the hay, I guess. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Abby, you are the closest from Dudley, from the great city of Sedgley. I am taking me. Somalia, wow. Japan. Wow. Ah, thanks, Cyril. Lots of love from the UK. Have I ever reacted to the bearded lady? Well, I've only been reacting for nearly a year, so no, in a video form, but I have seen Conchita, was it? From Russia, or the Ukraine, I think it was. I think it's Russia. I have seen her, yes. I didn't know what to make of her to start with, actually. I was quite confused, but then, you know, once I did my research, I think she was in the news for obvious reasons, and I think once it came out about, you know, just clarifying who she is, I guess I was fine with that. It's almost as good as Stoke, Abby, yes. Japan. Oh, come on, Knuckles. What's my favourite song of Regine? I've been through this earlier, and I guess Go the Distance is one of my faves, but I love the song anyway. What Kind of Fool I Am, particularly the one in the red dress, because that was the first time I heard Regine. And my third, I think, would be Broken Vow. Love that performance. Redgun Blade has said that they're dying and crazy to meet me after Regine's concert. Wish you a press conference. It depends how late it is. I might stick around for a hello and stuff. But generally, I think I would like to organise an entire day. Yeah, maybe hire a room or something and just invite everyone there. Regine's very shy in person. I don't believe that for a moment. Concerts here end at midnight. Well, if it ends at midnight, there's no way I'm doing any sort of meet and greet after that. I'll be heading straight to bed. But I will, like I say, do a day's worth of meet and greet anyway, so it's all good. Abby's saying, Dan, can you raise money for us all to go? You couldn't go anywhere. You'd be working in a school. Shame on you. Yeah, Broken Vow really was a moving piece of music, and you know, I love that performance. Oh, Twitter's back on the notification. How are you guys liking the music? Is it keeping it from being too silent at times? I hope. I mean, I can't hear it, but I'm sure you guys can. Hopefully it's okay. If I was to record a duet with Regine, what would it be? Says Ron. I think it would be Go the Distance. It's one song that I have on my playlist. I just really enjoy that song. Even though I couldn't hit the high notes, I would give it my best shot, you know. Ronmin said, what? Sleeping after the concert? That's just when the party begins. Maybe? I don't know, maybe. I think I'd probably stick around, if I'm honest. If I got to meet a lot of you and, you know, have a night out, that would be quite fun, I think. But yeah, I'm getting old now, guys. Well, I'm not that old. I'm 29 years old. That's not that bad, is it? But I'm starting to feel the sleep creeping up on me. My tiredness kicks in and the bed calls for me. Okay. No problem, teen. I enjoy answering questions. Yeah, Stanley says, go the distance. In low keys. Correctamundo. It's the only way I can probably end up singing it. Aside from Regine, are you expecting to see other artists? If yes, who? Says the Grim Reaper. Interesting name. I'm not expecting to see anybody else, but I would love to see Morissette. But we'll just see how that one transpires as well. Take advantage of meeting other celebrities here aside from Regine. Maybe I will, Tita. As I mentioned just now, Morissette would be another one I'd like to meet. I don't know, I mean, it depends how accessible all these artists are. I mean, it's not like I can just go down the street and they'll just all be there, you know. Ali has said, if you were single and Regine was single, would you court her? Well, a very traditional way of saying it. Would I court her? No, I don't think I would, you know. She's beautiful, she's funny, clearly intelligent. But I think it's more of an age thing now. Yeah, when you look back at some of the videos that she was, 20 odd years ago or something. They're the one, just watch my eyes on the ones when she's younger. I just go all dreamy and like, oh. Losing messages here. Here we go. Oh, blimey, I've just had a missed call. Didn't even know I had a missed call. My social is all going AWOL. Look at this. All those notifications. Going mad. Okay, yeah. What would you do with Miss Regine if we met each other? I'd like to give her a hug. Maybe do a little mini vlog and say hi. Tina said, I think people will recognise you in the Philippines. You will feel like a celebrity. Well, given that I've got nearly 21,000 subscribers and the Philippines is a population of, I don't know, I can't even imagine. I don't think I'll get that many people recognising me, but I think it'd be kind of cool. JP, I'm sorry, I can't say your surname. Dan, can you see my comment? Which one was that? Goodbye, Lillian. Have a good evening. Oh, good grief, it's all going on. I'm seeing lots of messages about Jollibee at the moment. Hold on, let me scroll. Eat Jollibee. Jollibee, go have Jollibee. If you're okay. Yes, eat Jollibee. I'm planning on eating Jollibee. I would love to eat Jollibee. I'd love to take you to have Jollibee with me. Maybe share a bucket. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Do a reaction video of eating Jollibee. You know what? I will. Subscriber from Hong Kong. Hello there. NTJ. Lots of you to get Jollibee comments there. What if Regine watches you on YouTube? What about if Regine watches me on YouTube? Stanley reckons I'll be starstruck if I met Regine. Only one way to find out, guys. Only one way to find out. SpongeBob recommends to make her laugh. Humour is the way to get through to Regine to make the meetup more comfortable. If I just sing, she'll just laugh at me then. Honestly, I'm very much not a singer. Grim Reaper says, someone call Regine now. Anyone from GMA. That's the thing though, there's got to be somebody out there with connections to Regine, good connections to Regine, not just like, oh, she's a friend's brother's cousin's roommate's pet's father's friend, whatever, I mean, like, good friends of her, who must have seen these sort of videos and stuff. There's got to be somebody out there. Somebody, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Bit of a Rogue One plug, even though it's not actually from Rogue One. Yeah, there's got to be somebody that knows her. But for all those who do want to help that can't help financially, you can help by watching the ads on my channel. It's only through the ads that we actually get paid, so please watch the ads. Or you can just let them play and just don't watch the ads, whichever. You can make a sandwich or something, it's fine. You can also help by tweeting and retweeting everything that we do with Regine's name in it so that she sees it, and her sister and her manager and her husband, and just try and make them notice. Even GMA, maybe they might help with a sponsor. See what can be done, guys. You have to learn how to speak gay lingo because Regine loves speaking in penal and gay. I don't want to give her the wrong impression. She might take me to a gay bar or something, and I'll be like, hang on, this isn't for me, love. You know. Dennis says, can you describe Regine in one word? Magnificent. You can't really, can you? There's so many words. Effervescent. Phenomenal. Astronomical. Beautiful. Yeah, there's just... I'm not going to go on, but you get the idea. They can keep going on. A meet and greet in Jollibee. That's a good idea, Andrea. Crikey, I'm way behind in the comment section now. You should start practicing go the distance and have a duet with Regine. Appear at God. If I appeared at her concert, I don't mean like just appear there. I mean if I was like, you know, invited on stage to sing with her, I really don't know what I'd do. My instinct would say, no, head for the hills, because I can't sing and I don't want to put a huge downer on Regine's show. But what an opportunity. I really don't know what I would do. I think I would be overwhelmed with just being asked, to be honest. I would rather just go up and talk to her on stage. That would be much happier. Grim Reaper says, you can do a travel vlog when you're here. I will. I'm planning on vlogging the entire thing. Yes, don't skip the ads. Don't skip the ads. Still catching up on comments there. Effortless there, yes, Abby, well done. That's one that we kind of favourited, wasn't it, on our reaction videos. Tina says, hello Regine, are you there? God, could you imagine if she was? None of us would know, even if she had her own name. There's actually a user on YouTube called Regine Velasquez, but it's not her, so we would never know if she was watching this. She might be one of you. You might be Regine. Please help. Stanley says, you need to learn Tagalog. Now say it with me. You just made that up. Or you said something very rude. But it did make me laugh. Sean Latterman is asking how to send you stuff. I presume you're talking about contributions. Go on www.gofundme.com/Regine Trip. The link should be in the description box below. If it's not, I'll whack it in the comment section now so you can see it. Bada boom. Ah, so Josh Dove's visiting in January. That's pretty cool. I wonder if you're going to tie that in with the Wish Awards next year. Ah, Sean says that Regine's always watching YouTube. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I wonder what her username is. Maybe we can see. Maybe we can find out. Somebody must know. Ah, so Regine Velasquez on YouTube is actually run by his sister. See you later, Abby. Now, so that Regina Velasquez account has actually commented on my videos before, and I really can't remember what they said. Oh my god, that's really bad. Yes, if my nose will probably go red. I'll probably end up crying if I go on stage. Well, if I can get there for the Wish Awards, that would be brilliant. Wow, guys, this has gone on for 1 hour, 53 minutes and 48 seconds. Oh, yeah. So if that long word means disturbing, why would you want me to say it? Just seems a bit odd, is all. So, po and oppo at the end of a sentence makes it more polite. Is there a preference for one over the other, or how does it work? Oh, that's a shame, Andrea. Maybe try different. What browser are you using? Are you using an app on your phone, or are you just on your desktop? Let me know how you're doing it. There's actually a GoFundMe app I think you can use, which is probably better than the browser. If you're on a desktop computer, maybe try a different browser. I've literally this week I've changed my browser. It used to be Safari. I've been using Safari for years. It's just been so slow and so cumbersome that I've just changed over to Google Chrome. So I'm on nice fresh Chrome, guys. Ah, Safari. Yeah, try Chrome, Andrea. Like I say, I've used Safari before, and I've had to change over because it's just causing problems for me. Even things like YouTube itself, it won't load the thumbnails of the videos. It just comes up with the text, and then it just freezes and stuff. It's just been terrible. So Oppo is yes. Am I saying that right? Oppo or is it Oppo? So that means yes. You make a good point, SpongeBob. Chrome is Google, so it would be the optimum browser to use. Yeah, Marjorie says, well, the word and the word is even trickier for a local to say. Let me try it. Nakakapagabagabagabag. I'm sorry, but it sounded really funny. Nakakapag. Pabagabag. My god, that is such a tongue twister. Nakakapagabag. Holy cow. I'm gonna give up. I can see why some of you actually like mix it with English words just to make it easier. Yeah, I know, I'm so sorry. Oh. Du Bois, Canada, all the way from Canada. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, some of you are saying I did a fairly decent job of that. You guys are making this up now. Angelo says, "Hi Dan, a week isn't complete without your Regine reactions. I've watched all your Regine's reactions." Thank you so much for watching. I think I should go and get a drink in a minute. Or maybe call it a day. It's been nearly 2 hours. I have an eyelash. Oh, there it is. Make a wish. Glad I made you laugh, Tita. Rhodes Island in Greece. Well, thanks for joining us, Crisanto. Oh, Du Bois asks, "How is Queen Elizabeth? I heard something about her husband." Yeah, nothing wrong. He's just stepping down from public duty. Effectively, he's just retiring, so that's all it was. He's still in, as far as I'm aware, he's still in good health. But, you know, he's like mid-90s. Give the guy a break. Actually, I heard an interesting fact when the news came on that he's been serving in the royal family like this for 70 years. That's amazing. Okay, I'm not ignoring you guys, just trying to catch up on some of these messages because I'm overloaded with them on my phone. It'll take me a while to get through all this. You're in Jersey, Char Benitez. There you go, Andrea. It was just a browser issue. Thank you so much. I will refresh the browser now. On my end. Oh wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Andrea. I really appreciate it. Du Bois Canada asks if I'm from London. Nope, I am from Birmingham. Which, if you're looking at a map of England, well, the whole of the UK, we're like, whoosh, 2 hours from London, right in the middle of it all. Hope you can show us around your country. Actually, guys, here's an interesting thing. By sheer error on my part, I have a spreadsheet which has all my travel videos and then all the dates that they're going out. And I noticed one day that I missed a week. I jumped a week and I was like, how have I done that? So there was 1 week that doesn't have any travel videos, which I believe is this coming Monday. And rather than reschedule every other video a week earlier, what I've done is did like a throwback Thursday on a Monday. So it's a trip that me and Ryan took in 2011, I think it was, where we went to Wales. So that's kind of it's in the UK obviously, but it's not England, but it's kind of where we are in the world, so you might get to see a bit of what we do. And that can be quite fun. So what time is it for you guys now? It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, half 11 your time. Sorry this has gone for quite a while, guys. You guys just have to keep messaging me, which I obviously really enjoy. Jason Lee Brands keeps messaging about retweeting by Skander to help me. That'd be amazing, thank you so much. Sword has asked, can you comment on the recent Bitcoin rally, how far you think it will go? Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about. Frustrated Singer has said, where are you exactly in the UK, Dan? I used to stay near Tower Bridge. Well, Tower Bridge is in London, and I'm not in London. I'm about 2.5 hours north of London. If you follow the motorway, the M40, to Birmingham, that's where I am. What do I feel about Brexit, if you don't mind me asking? This could open a can of worms, I'll be honest. I would rather not say. Angelo says, we'll make sure you'll meet Regine. I can already foresee Regine calling your name from the audience. Oh, guys, could you imagine? I would be like this, just like speechless. Be amazing. I've had a lot of people tweet me about the GMA article. If you haven't seen it yet, it's on the... Let me try and find it first. That might be helpful, wouldn't it? Okay. In the comment section below, I'm going to drop you a link if you've not seen it already. Which I think is kind of cool. It's kind of cool, guys. Kind of cool. What have I done? What have I done? There we go. Okay, so here's the link. Eric Pernia says, notice me please. I notice you. I don't know what that was, but I notice you. Thanks for tuning in. Frustrated Singer says, oh cool, so you're in Birmingham. I stayed there for a month too, near the Bullring. I am about 15 minutes away from the Bullring. If you ever find yourself in Birmingham, let me know and we'll hook up. JP says, Dan, you kept ignoring me, but I understand more powers. What did you want to ask me? Is there something you wanted to tell me? Apart from can't wait to see me at Regine's concert. Well, if you see me there, I'm not being rude to anybody else, but a lot of your pictures are that small, or you don't have any pictures. I wouldn't be able to recognise you guys. So please, all of you guys, if any of you see me in the concert or around the Philippines, do come up to me and tell me who you are. I would love to meet you all. Carl Stephen Asen asks, do I remember you? I remember your name. Your name does sound familiar. I'm still trying to place you. The boy has asked if I got invited at Regine's concert. No. Not yet. I'm hoping for the best. I'm preparing for the worst. That's fine, Jason. Thanks for tuning in. The rest of this video will be online whenever it gets archived, whenever YouTube has done its magic thing. So you can always check the rest of it out tomorrow. Someone disliked the video. How rude. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. Sword, you're asking some very tall questions here. I'm not a politician or don't pretend to know how the system works. I honestly couldn't say. Hello, Izar from Norway. Hopefully I haven't interrupted your day at work. Mind you, you're home now, aren't you? It's 20 to 6 your time now. Teen says, when you read our comments, it makes us smile like electricity touched us. Psst. Just to let you know, guys, we've raised a little more cash since we've been on here, so thank you so much. We are now 16% of the way there, which is pretty damn cool. Ali Kadim, do you have brother or sister? I don't have any biological brothers or sisters. No, that's not true. I have a half brother who I've met once, and I have a stepbrother and a stepsister. Teen says, maybe there's a dislike because you didn't read out that person's message. To get through all these messages, there is an absolute ton of them, and I can't answer them all. I'm so sorry for that. Melinda says, hi Dan, I know you're a director. How about you try to do Jollibee romantic Valentine's commercial? I just love your reaction to Jollibee, and I wish for a happy ending. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I should do my own Jollibee commercial. Not funded by Jollibee, you know, not a direct involvement with Jollibee, but we could make our own, couldn't we? We could, you and I, you guys could be like in the ad as well. We could do like maybe 2 or 3 different ads and have some happy endings. That would be great. Great idea. Rarak Usu has says, Dan, please add PayPal options for the Regine trip. I'm not confident to use directly from my credit card for. That's fine. Please message me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Expressive Arts Productions. Drop me a message. I'll give you my PayPal details, and I'm happy to do that. No worries at all. Carl, Stephen Nason, what are you doing here in the Philippines? Well, I'm not technically there yet. I'm not planning on coming for another couple of months. My God, I've gone past the message again now. Sorry, guys. Right, I found it. Yeah, coming to see the 30th show of Regine whenever she announces it. Plan to book my trip around that show, so that's what I'm hoping to do. Angela, that's very nice of you. You said you're such a big help to Regine's career. We have a lot of singers right now, but because of my reaction videos, you're introducing Regine's legacy to our new generations. That's very true. I've been introducing Regine to some of my friends and family as well. They've been watching all of Regine's stuff, so you know, our kids will be brought up on it as well. So that'd be great. Lance has asked, what things do you always carry when you're travelling aside from apart from your mobile and wallet? Every time. Don't go anywhere without it. Or, depending on what I'm doing, I could be taking this, or I could be taking this. Because you never know when you're going to need them. Oh, why did you drop that one on the floor? Oh, thank you, Izza. That'd be wonderful. Andrea says, I'd love to be part of the commercial. Drop me a message on Facebook. Like my page and send me a message. Maybe we'll do something. Sorry guys, still going through the comment section. I've just missed out a load here. Good night, Clarabelle. Sleep well, and I will catch you another time. Mr. Wright says the Filipino community in England can also help you. That's... I hope... Well, I was going to say I hope that's true. If they only knew... Stanley has asked, Dan, have you ever been to a Southeast Asian countries before? No, the furthest east I've been is the Maldives, but that doesn't qualify as Asia, does it? Red Gunner says, Dan, can we all subscribers meet and Jollibee when you visit here in the Philippines? I would love to say yes, but I suspect that Jollibee would be overwhelmed with the amount of people in there, so I'm going to say no, but I will choose a venue that would accommodate everybody. Melinda, you are right, they are millionaires, but I don't think they would send me over. But it's nice that... I suppose you can't rule it out, but it's unlikely. Good night, Stanley. 2 AM. Wow, what a trooper. So you must have tuned in just after midnight then, I guess. Have a great weekend, Isabelita. Enjoy your barbecue. Save me some sausage. I shouldn't say that sounds really rude. I love a barbecue me. Burgers. Burgers are my favourite. Save me a burger. Yeah, I think it's getting late for everybody now, so I'm also going to cut cam, say goodbye. But thank you so much to everyone who's been a part of this live chat. Really enjoyed talking to you all. Thanks for those who've contributed to the trip, whether it's financially, sharing, emailing people, just trying to get something organised. I really appreciate all the efforts to make this happen. It's such an amazing thing, and I'm so excited and thrilled with the support as well that you guys have given me and shown me across these past few days alone, but really the last 7 or 8 months. But thank you so much. I will love and leave you. So have a good evening, good night, and good morning, depending on where you are in the world. Hopefully, I'll do another vlog, maybe, well, a live vlog, maybe next week, maybe a week after. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.